Welcome back to the deep dive. Okay, let's unpack this one today. We're tearing into a book that honestly really shook things up for a lot of people. The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss.
Oh yeah, that one made waves.
Totally. When it dropped, it wasn't just, another business book. It felt more like a manifesto for anyone stuck in that 9 to 5 grind. Its core promise, really, is helping you rethink how you work so you can live more, experience more, design a life with freedom, adventure, now, not way off in the future.
Exactly. It's about working smarter.
Right, not just harder.
And what's really fascinating here, I think the anchor of it all, is this concept he calls the new rich.
Okay, tell us about that.
Well, it's not the old idea of success,
Yeah.
like work for 40 years, pile up millions, and finally retire and maybe enjoy it.
Uh-huh.
Instead, the new rich design their lives to maximize, well, he calls it mobility,
Hmm.
working from anywhere.
Yeah.
Income, but specifically relative income, like what you earn per hour.
Efficiency.
Yeah, exactly. And time, real control over your own schedule, it just completely redefines wealth. It's about lifestyle today.
So less about deferred gratification, more about immediate design.
Precisely. It's a pretty radical shift from the norm.
That whole redefinition, focusing on experiences and freedom now, really sets the stage for, well, how he says we can actually do it.
Right.
Which brings us to his system, the DEAL framework. It's an acronym, right? 4 phases.
Yep. DEAL.
So first up is D for definition. What's that about?
Definition is, it's about getting crystal clear on what you actually want. Not just some vague idea of more money.
Okay.
Like setting really specific, measurable goals for your ideal lifestyle. Designing it first, then figuring out the income needed, not just chasing a number society gives you.
So success on your terms, which sounds simple, but is probably quite hard for people stuck in conventional thinking.
Oh, absolutely. It takes real introspection.
Yeah.
Once you have that definition nailed down, though, then comes E, elimination.
Elimination. Okay, I think I know where this is going. Pareto principle.
You got it. The 80-20 rule. Ferriss hammers this home. Like 80% of your good results probably come from just 20% of what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So the goal is ruthless focus. Identify those key 20% tasks and, well, eliminate or drastically cut back on everything else. All the busy work.
Be effective, not just busy.
Exactly. But the challenge, honestly, is our own resistance. Letting go of things we feel we should do, even if they don't really move the needle, requires discipline. Saying no.
Yeah, saying no is tough. Okay, so after elimination, we hit A, automation.
Right, automation. This is where you start building systems.
Yeah.
Delegating tasks that matter but don't absolutely need you doing them constantly.
So using technology, outsourcing, virtual assistants, that kind of thing.
Precisely. VAs are a big part of his strategy. The whole idea is to decouple your income from your time. Your physical presence isn't required 24/7.
Building a machine that works for you, essentially.
Pretty much. Leverage other people's time, expertise, software. Ferriss gives some concrete steps on how to find good help and structure tasks for handoff.
Sounds appealing if you can pull it off. Which leads us, I guess, to L.
Yep, the final piece. L for liberation. This is about breaking free from a fixed location.
The digital nomad dream.
Kinda, yeah. Once you've defined your life, eliminated the waste, automated your income,
Yeah.
you're not chained to an office anymore.
Right.
You can run things from, I don't know, anywhere with Wi-Fi, a beach, a cafe, just your home office, but with way more flexibility.
So that's where you truly design the lifestyle you defined back in step 1.
Exactly. It brings the whole new rich concept full circle. Mobility, time, relative income, all comes together here.
Okay, so the DEAL framework is the how. But Ferriss goes beyond just work stuff, right? He talks about rethinking life stages too. Mini retirements, fear setting.
Yeah, he does. Those are really interesting extensions. Mini retirements basically challenges the whole work till 65, then retire model.
Yep.
Instead, why not sprinkle longer breaks, like real immersive breaks, a month here, 2 months there, throughout your active life? Travel, pursue a passion.
Injecting retirement experiences while you're young and energetic enough to enjoy them fully.
Exactly. And fear setting is, it's like his antidote to the fear that stops people from making big changes.
How does that work?
Instead of just hoping for the best,
Yeah.
you actively define your worst-case scenario. Like, what's the absolute worst that could happen if you tried this?
Okay.
Then you figure out, realistically, how likely is that? How bad would it really be? And crucially, how could you recover or get back on track?
So by staring the fear down, you often realize it's not as catastrophic as you imagine.
Precisely. It makes the risk feel manageable, less paralyzing, which, really makes you wonder, What dreams are you putting off right now because the fear seems too big?
That's a powerful question for everyone listening. So wrapping this up, what's the biggest takeaway here from diving into the 4-hour work week?
I think it's fundamentally about questioning assumptions. Don't just accept the default path.
Right. Reconsider your relationship with work, with time.
Yeah. Stop deferring your life. Start actively designing it. Now, use principles like the New Rich, the Deal framework. Build systems that serve your life, not the other way around.
Earn more, work less, live more fully. That's the promise.
That's the core idea.
Okay, a final thought then for you, our listener, to chew on. Thinking about your own dream lifestyle. What's just one small, concrete thing you could maybe incorporate this week? Something you could start today instead of waiting for someday?